glue. All right. Upcoming, 2 waiting. That's lovely. Thank you for waiting, for being here. Huh. Wow. Hi. I'm live. I'm going to start gluing, and hopefully people will come and join me. I've cut all of the cards in strips, pretty much so. Put that there. Let me do like so. Oh, look like that, like magic. It's gone. And let's see if I click this, will that show that I'm live? Oh, look like that, like whoops. Magic. It's gone. Gonna mute. Mute. Okay, it looks pretty good. All right. Hi, Val. Good afternoon to you too. Happy Hub Day or Hump Day. We decided that it's a hump day if you're working and maybe a hub day if you're not. But there is a difference between a speed bump and a speed hump. One's more pronounced. Hi, Desert Nana. So good to see you. Awesome. Yeah, I learned this. I watched Louise Hensel do this with old Christmas cards. And fortunately, I didn't have to cut up my old Christmas cards. My daughter-in-law last year, I think, or a couple of years ago, said, "Gee, are you interested in our old Christmas cards?" And I said, "Sure." And I threw them in the Christmas bin thing that's under my bed. So I have sliced and diced those, and I have made all of the cards and card faces with a little bit of help from Becky getting the math right. So we're going to glue and make some cards, and I will chat. I'll show you what I've got done. Instead of the original one, she stenciled some goop on. I don't know what she used. She had some stuff that she stenciled, and I did that on the first card. Really wasn't happy with that, so I have copped out, and now when I get 4 cards done, I will splatter them with a white metallic paint. And the thing that intrigued me also was the fact that she was using Timmy people. Hi, Pam. And I'm always up for using Timmy people. So many of you saw these last week. So this is one style of card that will be going out. And this is a die cut set that I found on Amazon. I love it. It's very simple. We got a cardinal in the snow, and that's it. And these are all ready to go. They're all stamped. I mean, I have to address them, and this is going to my neighbor. So I've got 12 of those. And here are some faces that I finished yesterday. So this will be a card. And here's another card. And they're going to be on cardstock. I mean, craft paper cardstock. Here's another one. And then I've got some vertical ones, like so. And this one's splattered. All this needs is a sentiment on the front. And I've been cutting out those 2 from various cards. And I'll put that on foam. Here's one that's been splattered. And so this one needs a sentiment. So these are almost done. This has been splattered. This one's been splattered. And the final accoutrement, here's another one that's done. And some of these, I didn't just go vertical. I kind of cut out did little different shapes. And this one is done, completely done, because there it is with the Timmy lady. I love this one. So I'm going to be putting Timmy people on, because I tell you they're reproducing. So this is what a complete, hi Joyce. So this was what a complete card is going to look like. They're all going to have, I mean, I'm recycling all of these off cards and slapping a Timmy person on. Oh, and this one is super special because one of the cards, oh dear. Okay, I'm going to have to tell her to go to voicemail. I'm sorry. Another thing I did was I harvested another card that had a pop-up, and I was able to take that card apart and very carefully transfer that pop-up feature to this card. And it wasn't easy because it was literally tied down with little string. But look, I managed. Look, this one is, ta-da! So this one will have a beautiful pop-up, which I just saved from the card. And I tied it down and hid it under this. So this one, and this kind of goes because we have the helicopter delivering the tree. And so this one will have a pop-up. So this is the only pop-up card I have. So that's a special card. But that one's done. Anyway, so let's get gluing. And see how far we can get in an hour. Because Becky's on at 1:30 today. Yeah, I was very happy with being able to harvest the pop-up part. All right, so, and I cut the cards up. I've got a huge pile. I mean, look at this. They're all cut up in strips. And I've got shorter ones and I've got longer ones. So why don't we do let's start with a vertical one. We'll grab a couple of these. And I thought to myself, they don't all have to be different. Hi, Barbara. I know. I was pretty proud of myself. So let's do this. Well, I saved Santa's face. And let's see what we got. And that's Santa. Throw in, let's see, one of these. And let's throw in one of these. And I was wearing that, you know, they all had to be different. Well, of course they don't all have to be different. And I'm not sending them all to the same person. Sometimes I really question my thought process or lack of thought process. So these can be all different. And I love any that have some like glitter on them. Unfortunately, oh, here's one with a little glitter. Gotta have a little glitter. So you have another. Oh, well, how about I saved him. How about a little Woodstock? So we have a little Woodstock on that one. So I'm just going to glue it down. Hi, Kathy. Good morning to you. And let's see, do I want them smushed together? Smush them together. You can see I cut them in various widths. So let's see, like so. I could probably get another one in here. All right. Okay. Well, maybe not. Maybe. Let's see. How about this? I got a thin one. There. Okay. And maybe I will stick this in here to break that up. Okay. I'm not going to think about it too much. I'm just going to glue and run. Because I went through my little address book. And there were 40 addresses that I have. And that doesn't include my family. So I'm making 30 of these, plus the dozen of the other ones. And then I got to figure out what I'm going to do for the family. Whether they're going to get, well, someone in the family is going to get the pop-up. Probably my daughter-in-law. And see if she remembers that card was one of her cards. Because that was one of her cards. So we'll put Santa there. So this is, I have to tell you, this is pretty addictive once you start doing it. Renee started doing it with just regular scraps, cutting out different shapes and gluing them down and making a card. Aunt Beck really does this too. When you see Aunt Beck make her cards out of bits and bobs, they are just unbelievable. And it's just scraps. But she has her scraps very organized. She has them color coordinated. But I just thought this was a great idea for using up. And then we were talking, and I'm going to experiment with that. I think I have enough here. But you know, when you get all those free Christmas cards, I get a lot of free Christmas cards for donating, or, you know, they want a donation. I have a lot of those, but they're very glossy. And I was thinking of, hi, Aunt Beck. I was thinking of, actually, Aunt Beck, we were talking about sanding them down a little bit to take the gloss off, and then maybe putting a glaze on them or something, and seeing if you couldn't use those. I was going to put that. Okay, let me do that. Do I have to cut that? I should cut it just the schnibs. But I managed to get all of them cut up. And I have sliced and diced all of the cards that I got from my daughter-in-law. And these cards are from 2016 that she sent me. You were just talking about me? Oh, okay. I hope it was good. It's warm and muggy here because there's a big cold front coming through. And I know you people that live in cold temperature are going to laugh when I say a cold front. But it's going to be a high of 61 tomorrow. And it's like 80 now. So, and windy. Oh, I thought I had cut myself. I saw red on my hand. Well, it was a sequence that just fell off my hand, so it's good. I'm safe. I haven't cut myself. All right. It must have come off here. I don't know. Maybe there. All right. I'll put Snoopy down. Woodstock. Oh, yes. I was just talking about Becky, and she popped in. Yes, she did. Yeah. I happened to open up one eye this morning at 6:30, and Becky was going through a cross stitch book. Looks like a lot of neat, fun stuff that was in there. I've never done that. I was surprised to see that they actually had French knots. I didn't think they did French knots in, is it called cross stitch? It's little crosses, right? Little crosses in a grid. I mean, in like a, like a, looks like graph paper type of thing. I have a beautiful one that a teacher made me. Cross stitch. Okay, that I couldn't find the word. All right, one down. Cross stitch, yes. And I might as well put it with this little envelope that is properly measured. So there should be about a 1/4 inch around. Becky's formula. Alrighty, here we go. Oh my God, did you have food poisoning? And French knots are used. I didn't realize that. I'm sorry we're not feeling well, Kathy. I hope it was well, I'm glad you're feeling better, obviously. Um, do you think it was food poisoning? Let me grab some of these others in here. Let me do, because then you'd have to figure out what you ate and did anybody else eat it and not get sick. It's one of those things. Isn't this pretty? This purple? Isn't this a pretty purple one? Can you see? Does sound like food poisoning, but 36 hours is kind of long. Food poisoning usually. I cut this one wide because I wanted to save the Santa. Ooh. How about a cardinal? Oh, isn't this fun? And let's see what else we got in here. Well, that's not good. Well, let's see, what else do I have in here for that would go? How about we can do another? That's blue, but we could stick this over here. Will this fit in here? Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, baby. Like that one. Oh, the pickled beets could have been the culprit. That could have been it. Even though they're pickled, right? You think they're fine. Was it like a salad thing that you built yourself, like a buffet, or was it pickled beets right out of a jar? They should be fine. Well, that's the worst thing, is having a stomach bug. It could be a bug, right? Well, hopefully it was food poisoning and not like a stomach virus that other people can get. That would be worse. Oh, yeah, I throw out the rest of the can, too, just to be on the safe side. It should have been fine, though. I mean, if the can wasn't dented or compromised in any way. All right, let's do this. Hi, Andrea. Just chit-chatting and gluing. I'm going to be doing this for a while. And I'll just go across the bottom and cut it off. Cut it. Played bridge this morning. Did fairly well. I played with one of my favorite people today. She's just doesn't take the game too seriously. And she's got a great sense of humor and just a lot of fun to play with. So I enjoyed partnering up with her today. Monday night duplicate bridge is a little too stressful. I get very stressed out and I get very nervous. I mean, to a point where, my heart is pounding. I'm thinking, this is stupid. It's a friggin' game. So I'm not sure whether I'm going to hang in there with Monday night. Because it's not worth it if I get that stressed out over a stupid game. Well, it's the people you're playing with that stress you out. I think I made a mistake with that. All right, let's do this. We'll put this here. Because I meant to. All right, and I'm going to put a little bit of, how about, well, we could put this other Santa. So there'll be two different Santas on this one. Yeah, why not? Why not? I mean, again, there's a lot more that's going to happen to this card. It's going to get splattered. And it's going to have a sentiment and a Timmy people or persons before it's all said and done. All right. Wait a minute. Do I have a skinny one of this? See, I like this too. I think I'm going to stick that there. Okay. All righty. And then, of course, I have bridge lessons tonight. You'd think I would start getting better at this. And when I make my dumbest mistakes, of course, is on Monday night. All right, let me get this. I'll just trim this like so with my big scissors. Maybe. Be interesting to see how many of these I can make in an hour. All right. Card number 2. Ta-da! All right. Next, let's go the other way. Let's switcheroo. And let's see. I got some nice sparkles. These are so pretty. And I had 2 cards that were like this. So that's cool. Let's see. Oh dear. All right. This is a one from yesterday. Can you see what I'm doing? Okay, you can. All right. So we got this. That here like so. Oh, that's a little bit of a Christmas tree. And we got a little snowman. Stick him there. And I don't need the little scissors. Put a little bit of sparkle here. Ooh, and this was a pretty card with blues, and this is a very subtle card. Oh, I got some of this left over from yesterday. Wow, this is going to be kind of an icy one. I'll put this here. Kind of a subdued one. Subdued. I got a little angel here. How about that? Perfect. Little angel. Oh yeah, I'm gonna add a lot more. Well, I don't know about a lot, but yeah, I'm gonna add some more stuff. Yes, indeedy. I am. I'll stick this here like so. Because I'm using the glitter glue. Well, like that. I like that better. I'd have to cut that off. I got to do it this way. So the glitter glue is really good for something like this because whoops, I almost put it upside down. Might have to give that to someone special. That would be a large special upside down card, so to speak. Carol was gonna talked about streaming today with me, but she messaged me that she was sick, not feeling well. So I'm not sure what's up with her. That kind of there. This here. here. Make sure it's not upside down. Not that it would matter. Hi, Belinda. Good afternoon to you, too. Happy Hub Day. Oh, I went over to the new Home Depot. And they have an outside, like, Christmas tent. And where you can buy live trees and live wreaths and live garland. Oh dear, oh dear. Be right back. It's pouring and all my windows are open. Ah, sorry. It's probably going to last 2 seconds. It's okay. It's okay. It's all right. It's okay. Well, okay. Didn't even last 2 seconds. It must have been just a rain cloud. All right. By the time I got out there, it was stopped raining. Go figure. Talk about a brief shower. Anyway, so I walked into this tent, and you can imagine how delicious and evergreeny it smelled. Oh my God. And there was a guy in there, and I said, boy, lucky you to be working here in this tent. And he said, yeah, I know. It was just so piney. So I bought a live wreath. And I had 2 fake wreaths that I had made out of strips of fake garland that I had bought at Michael's years ago. And then I had gotten a live wreath from an organization that sells wreaths as a fundraiser. And I had saved, and they came with beautiful little balls and pine cones and ribbons. So I stripped off all of the embellishments that I had put on the wreath, the fake wreath, and put them on the real wreath. And I hung them. And they just go over my garage lights, which are just fake. They look like carriage lights. So I got those up yesterday. And before I did that, I had my blood work done. We can make an appointment for lab work now, so you don't have to sit there, take a number, and wait. You have to sit there, take a number, but it says A on it, meaning you have an appointment. So I did all of that, and I was home by 10 o'clock. And my appointment for the blood draw was 9. I was home by 10. So it was a pretty productive morning. Oh, and I cleaned out a cabinet that I have in my garage and threw out a whole bunch of stuff, filled a whole garbage can full, which I will put out for garbage pickup tomorrow. And then I ran out of steam. My garage needs sweeping. And I've got a couple of other things I need to do, but I was going to wait until it cooled down. Once I started perspiring, I stopped. I figured I'll do this when it's 60 degrees out, which will be tomorrow. So I was pretty happy with all of that. There. Hi, Dana. Another Christmas card. Ta-da! Tell you, these are so much fun to make. And now, I could really obsess about these and make sure that they're color coordinated and this blue brings out that blue, and but I'm not going to worry about it because, again, as I said, other stuff is going to go on it. And I just want to crank these out. Not as fast as I can, but with some thought, obviously, so I can get them in the mail. I figure if I need to get them in the mail no later than the 15th, I think is like kind of like the go-to. And of course, my Canadian friends, I'm not mailing any to. I'll hang on to them. And of course, I have, let's see, I've got Lena in Denmark and Safia and Janet Nash in London. So those really should go out like now, like sooner than later, like maybe today. I do have international stamps, so I could get those in the mail today. I think I missed the mail today, but tomorrow, I'll get it in the mail tomorrow. Put it out today for tomorrow. All right, let's see. Doing the long ones. Let's see. And that's a long one. Oh, these are the long ones over here, Ann. All right, let's do some. How about some packaging out of Santa's bag? And how about some more sparkles? A little blue, like so. And ooh, how about this? That's a pretty one. It's part of a reindeer. And now I need a skinny mini there. Let's see what I have here. Ooh, how about a little bit of Snoopy? There we go. Moving right along. Oh, and I started my grocery shopping this morning for delivery, and I didn't finish that, so I have to, after the stream, I will go and finish my grocery shopping. I am out of everything. No eggs. I have no eggs. Oh, and I forgot my hash browns. I have to put those on the list. I got to get another whole chicken. You like a little bit of Snoopy here. I only have 2 cubes of pureed chicken from Miss Lily, so I've got to cook a whole chicken and puree it and freeze it in ice cube trays from Miss Lily Poo Poo. Okay. So I got to do that. When I make it, though, I end up making four ice cube trays. The whole chicken pretty much fills 4 ice cube trays of 12 each. So that's 48 meals when I do it. So it's pretty efficient so it lasts quite a while, which is good. It's a pain in the butt, honestly. It's a lot of work. I cut up the chicken. Yeah, it's overcast here, and it just rained for 10 seconds. And it's going to get cold. Well, coldish. I mean, for us, it's going to, I think, a high of 60 was a high of 61 tomorrow, maybe a little bit warmer than that. So there's going to be, and there's going to be, I think, Thursday, Friday in the 60s, and then it's going to warm back up until like the 70s, where it should be. So. And my neighbor's daughter's not here. For now, at least. So. trying to think what else I told you about buying the live wreath. I haven't bought a live wreath in years. I have to remember, obviously, when I throw it out, I will have to take all the good stuff off it. The pine cones. And there was a woman that lived next to us out on Long Island, out on East Islip. Dorothy Whitehouse. Oh my God. Why I would remember her name, I don't know. Oh, you're going to see all the lights, Dana? Oh, that'll be awesome because it'll be very Christmassy because it'll cool down a little bit. I've never been to St. Augustine, but I understand at Christmas time it is just spectacular. How lovely. How long does it take you to get to St. Augustine from where you are? It's just pretty much a straight shot across, isn't it? Or do you have to go across and north? So I guess you're going to have to take I-4, the dreaded I-4. I hate I-4. No, this one didn't come out today good. Oh, well, it's okay. Yeah, we have this one road, I-4, that goes east and west. It's the only really major highway that goes east and west in Florida, and it's up by Orlando. Two hours. Oh, that's not too bad at all. I've got this little bit of white right here, and I don't know whether I would stick that there. I'm just listening. I'm listening to the weather to see whether it's going to start raining again. Maybe I will just hand draw across and north. We'll take 429 part of the way. Okay. All righty. All right. Let me just do a little schmooze here. Okay. Another one. Okay. Let's go this way. Walk this way. Talk this way. And we'll put a little angel here. And let's see. Move down in here. I left this one big because I wanted to keep the Christmas tree whole. So you can do that. Actually, you can do anything you darn well please, right? Put that there. Whoops, that's a good one. I like that. Like that. What else do I got here? Digging through the pile. Ooh, a little blue. Stick that there. And how about a little snowman? Ooh, look at this. How pretty this is. Maybe I'll put the snowman on the end, like so. Wish the snowman was just a little bit, but that's okay. There's another card. Wow. Well, I-4 is just the worst road in the world. And it's literally been under construction since I've lived here. And I've been here for 24 years, and parts of that road is under construction every time I get on it. And the weird thing about it is that traffic will just stop for no reason. And they'll tell you, there'll be a big sign, stop traffic up above, stop traffic ahead for the next 6 miles. And sure enough, the traffic stops. And then you creep along for the next 6 miles. And then all of a sudden, it opens up. There hasn't been any accident. It's not even, and this was on a Sunday, so there was no construction going on. It just stopped and then started again. It's so frustrating. And there's always accidents on it. When you turn on Spectrum News in the morning, they're always saying accident on I-4. You know, it's a nightmare. And I can see where someone experiencing I-4 would decide that never again. I know. Well, I was just recently on it when I went over to Bradenton because I didn't want to go down to, what was that, Fort Pierce and go across and then up. That's Alligator Alley. It takes you, I've only been on Alligator Alley once. My brother took me over to Naples. Oh, yes, it's bad when 429 comes into, yep, I-4, and by Disney, yep. I guess the only good thing about I-4 is there's no tolls on I-4. But there's tolls on 417 and, right? And of course the B line. And every once in a while, when you're not looking, they squeeze another toll booth in. Yeah, I know. I thought about doing that, and that added another half an hour to the trip. I looked at that possibility of taking 60. Yeah. And the B line, I tell you, if you're not looking, they'll literally pop in another toll booth. Well, I have the Easy Pass thing that you stick. But my Easy Pass is so old, it's 2 little suction cups that stick onto my windshield that I can transfer from car to car. It's not like a sticker. Because I offered to my friend who took me to the airport, I said, oh, you can use my transponder. And she said, well, how's that going to work? I said, well, just stick it to the windshield. She said, well, that's not going to work. And then I realized she had a sticker, and I don't. I guess I should get a new one. It still works, though. It's fine, so. So I took her out to dinner. I think I told you that. Took her out to dinner. To a restaurant that just opened, and the wait staff was really not up to snuff. So there was some confusion. And I gave her a Wawa card. I guess Wawa started in New Jersey. I mean, now we have several Wawas here. So there's another card. See how fun this is? I hope you're having as much fun as I am. Probably not. Probably bored. Let's do a vertical one. Shall we? See what we have in the vertical. Well, we got some more Santa. And we got some more Snoopy. And we got some of this, which is pretty. And we have some of this reindeer, this golden reindeer. And we got this sparkly tree. Ooh, and we have some ooh. Part of a cardinal. And I'm looking for something. No, don't want that. Oh, how about this? There we go. Voila. Another card made. And I got the date. 417, yeah. I'm not really liking that, even though I told myself I was not going to get bogged down on how things looked because other stuff is going to go on top. But I'm not liking that. So I'm going to take that Santa out and swap this piece, this Santa. And maybe, let's see. And maybe stick this in here. Okay. All right. Fine. Yeah. There was something about that was just too bold. So this is, I mean, you know, when you start to make cards, you don't realize how much work they are. And I enjoy making them, and I'm really having a lot of fun making these. But this is, again, this is just the first little bit. Because again, there's the splattering, and then there's the stamp, then there's this, the embellishment on the front, and the Timmy people, and the splatters, and then stamping the inside of the card with Merry Christmas or Merry Ho 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 or whatever. And then you're not done yet. Then you've got to put them in an envelope, and you've got to address the envelope. You've got to put a stamp on the envelope. I actually have to buy stamps. I got to do that because it takes a couple of days for them to deliver them. So I should do that this afternoon too. So there's multiple steps. And this watercolor is, well, she's a mixed media, but mostly mixed media. Her name is Denise Love. She's doing yeah, it's all in the details. Exactly, Becky. You know. She's introduced a art bingo. And you try to make a bingo. And I printed out, she's got a bingo thing. And in each square, there is a art challenge to do. It's really cool. So I printed that out, and then some other instructions. She's the one that enabled me to get that box of lace and linen. Which I don't know what I'm going to do with. But Becky is thinking of, did you get any other responses to your stitching idea, Becky, that I saw you posted? I said I was interested in doing, because I could maybe use some of that fancy linen lace. Oh, get over there. Get over there. All right. Another one's down. Doo-doo-doo-doo. We're on a rip and roll here. Okay. I guess we need to go this way. All right, let's grab this one here. I like a little sparkle there. These are kind of subdued in color, aren't they? It's interesting. Ooh, I got a nice, oh, it's a little short. Let's see what we got here. A little embossing. And we got some sparkles. Yeah. And let's see what we got over here. We got some more. Let's see. Well, these are all pretty much the, well, it doesn't matter. I can repeat, you know. Stick this here. It's a different type of tree. It's very pretty. We got got a wreath, part of a wreath there. And we got a little angel here. And what do we got here? Got a birch tree here. And let's see, that's part of that birch tree. Oh, we have another little piece of that little Christmas tree. That was a tiny card. Let's see, can I, because I could spread those out a little bit, but I never do. And then when I get to the end, that's okay. I just have to remember to spread them out a little bit. I had that problem too, Barbara. I had the same problem the other day. It like made me log in like from scratch, like from the very beginning. I had the same problem, and I had to go through the whole verification process. It was a real pain in the ass. And today it was fine. But I had to go through. Oh, I had to laugh. I guess maybe I was out on the porch. I guess I got a notice saying, "We've noticed that you've signed in from a different location." And I'm going, okay, I'm on my porch, but I'm still in my house. Is that a different location? I just thought that was odd, but something was wrong. But I eventually got on. Oh my God, I had so much trouble finding the link where I could make an appointment for my lab work. It was like, and then the woman that drew my blood, she said, here's a card, and it's got the QR code on it, so I can use that. They've got it buried on their website. Found it though. Gotta remember, leave a little space there. With your ID? So it's not accepting your password? So then you have to say, I forgot my password, even though you didn't, and make a new one. Oh, no, you can't get on Messenger. Well, that's most. Huh. Well, Messenger is part of Facebook, right? It's not accepting your password. Well, then can you just lie and tell them that you forgot your password? And then then you reset it and you get a new password, which is a pain in the ass. But then, oh, that was going to go there, but this is going to go there instead. Oh, it seems to be, oh, Aunt Bex is saying she seems to be down right now. Mega's down. Oh my. Got the little angel girl here. Mm-hmm. So while I was gluing these yesterday, says FB is unavailable. Uh-oh. Well, then it's not you, Barb. It's everybody. The only thing about sticky glue, the glitter glues, is there is no, I mean, no wiggle room. You can't, once you put that down, there's no sliding it around at all. You are shit out of luck if you want to change your mind. I wish I had something a little bit wider, but I don't. So I will just stay with what I got. Oh, I like that. Little kids skating. That's cute. I need to back up before I update. I haven't backed up since I. Oh, I never think to back up. I guess that's not a good thing. Are you backing up files, I take it? Or do you back them up onto an external drive? It's a nice thing about typing in Google, in their Google Docs app or program, because it automatically saves every 10 seconds or something ridiculous like that. All right, let's see. And I guess this will be my last one because Becky's coming on at 1:30. And I'm going to do a quick flip through of what we got done. I think I got a lot done in this hour. Well, apparently I'd gone over my storage allotment in StreamYard, so I had to go to the library in StreamYard and delete a whole bunch of streams. But I don't think that doesn't delete them from YouTube though. People were having, look at all the trouble that Kathy and Colleen had yesterday on StreamYard. That was bizarre too. All right, so look how many cards we got done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's not bad. I got 7 done in an hour. A little less than an hour because I didn't start doing this as soon as I went on. So that's 7 an hour. So I have 30 to make. So 37 an hour. So what? Another 4 hours? Ah, yes, Mary Lou. I'll see you tomorrow, I hope. So have a wonderful day, rest of day. Aunt Bex is on next, and then Devin is on at 2:30, I think. Also, just a little bit more. I mean, I still have to put some more work on this. I got to do the splatters and put the Timmy. But yes, this is the big part, and I have all my strips here to play with. Well, thank you for being here today and spending part of Hub Day or Wednesday, and we can just kind of fly over to Aunt Bex. Bye, all. Take care. Be good. Can't be good, be careful. And be fabulous, as I know you all are. Bye. Thumbs up. Yes.